guys, Steve Wolbach, your friendly public adjuster. Today I wanted to talk about roofs and hail damage to roofs and what qualifies to be a good claim to file with the insurance company if you've sustained roof damage due to a hailstorm. How we go about determining that is we take an area, and let me just mention real quick that a roof, as far as size or the amount of material that would be needed to replace a roof, is measured in squares. And a square is what represents 10 feet by 10 feet, or 100 square feet. So you'll hear contractors, roofing contractors, talking about, well, this is 3 squares, which is not really much at all. Here's 82 squares, 36 squares, and that would be then 36 times 100 square feet. That's roofing terminology for you guys. Now you can be official roofers at this point, huh? What we do is we come up with an area that will be designed to be evaluated when we're trying to see if we can justify filing a claim, and of course would be successful because it has truly sustained hail damage from a storm. So what we do is we use regular white chalk that little kids use out there. We've all used years ago, at least some of us have. And you would just mark off corners, so now you have an area that has been isolated as 10 foot by 10 foot. And now you look within that and look at the amount of impacts where you'll see the little grains that have been banged out. And those are little dings. And you want to count those up. And depending on how many dings you get within a 10-foot area, that would then qualify for being significant hail damage, and therefore we should be very successful in filing a claim and getting the insurance company to pay, because they won't be able to deny the fact that this roof has indeed suffered loss due to a hailstorm. That's our job. So that's something that we do right up front. Insurance company never even knows about this. That's the nice thing about calling a public adjuster. We do this ahead of time without saying anything to the insurance company. If we determine that there's been damage, now we will then state to you that, look, we have a very good case. We see your coverage. You should have no problem here. We should be able to get a nice settlement for you. Also, when you have hail damage, other things come into play as well, such as your gutters, any of your soft metals. If you have any vents on the roof, that's going to come into play. We should be able to see a ding or two on a vent. Your mailboxes, your lamp posts, and if you have siding, you may have sustained damage to your siding that we would also look at and incorporate all that. But one of the simple things to do in the very beginning, if the roof hasn't been hit, chances are you're not going to have any damage on these other areas I just talked about. It normally starts from the roof and then on down. But all these things come into play, and that's, as a public adjuster, a professional in this industry, this is what we do for you. This is the type of level of knowledge that we have of going out and scoping a job and being thorough to make sure that we can be as positive and as significant in dollars in generating a loss to the insurance company to get you paid on, so that you can take care of all this damage. So guys, I hope that you found this interesting. I hope that you've learned something from this. If you would you please subscribe? That's not subscribe. Would you please share this, and would you subscribe to my page? I will be bringing more videos like this, giving you good information, and I do appreciate the support you've given me. Thank you very much, and God bless you.